that. Hold on, wait, everybody. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the 2BrokeDudesPodcast. I'm your boy Joose, aka I got bitches in Texas, aka I fucked up on the first take, aka the nickname God. To my right, my man, Chris with the K, sipping on, aka Mr. Bombay. To his left and or right, I got my man Big Fug, all cap, Fug the God, and to his and or right or left, light skinned Chris Brown, aka
I'm alive.
He's alive.
I'm alive.
How's everyone doing tonight? This New Year's Eve, or for those who hear it, New Year's Day. How's everyone doing?
Feeling great.
How's everyone's mental? Is everyone in a great mental state?
It's same.
It's
Feeling good. Ready to go into the new year.
Time for some partying.
Hey, 2 broke dudes.
Since this is New Year's Eve, aka New Year's Day, let's get into some things that have happened over the past week. Did anyone catch Mr. Drake's emotional rap radar interview?
I caught some clips. Didn't catch the whole thing.
I watched the whole 2-hour jump.
Damn.
Yeah, yo,
I really was happy I caught the one clip when they talking about Pusha. That's the only part that really probably mattered.
All right, listen, it was 2 hours long, right? It
Damn.
was, fam, listen, it was like the
On
spiciest.
Who the fuck is talking to Drake for
It
2
was
hours?
the rap radar. It was the spiciest
watch
2
it.
hours I've ever endured in my life.
Spicy?
Drake is a spicy ass nigga.
The shirt he had on felt spicy.
He's just spice. He gives off mad just McCormick. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was mad spicy for real. But he got into a lot of shit. He got into, of course, the Push and him beef. He got into the type of music he like, how his career has gone, his relationships with certain people in the industry, so on and so forth. But what I'm most interested in, or what I was waiting to hear, was his discussion on his beef with Pusha T.
Yeah, it's the clip I saw.
So for the record, who do y'all think won that battle?
I definitely want to see this joint. Let's go through the.
Let's go. That was the guys. Chris with the K. Who do you feel like won that battle between Drake and Pusha T?
Probably Pusha T.
Pusha T. You feel like Pusha T barred him up?
Yeah.
All right. Jag, who do
He look
you
deep
feel?
in thought and shit.
Like
Light skin thought.
Some Malcolm X
What's
shit.
popping?
I mean, they all say Pusha T won, but
You personally.
me personally, I think Pusha T song had more of an impact for me
With
So
the
do you think he
facts.
won?
compared to Drake's.
So do you think he won because of those facts?
Yeah.
I'm going with Pusha.
I'm going with Pusha simply off the fact that he like aired them out.
Yeah.
Like he didn't hold
But he
shit
just came
back.
out of nowhere though, so
That's
that
how
was
you
like a
supposed
sucker
to come.
punch.
That's how you supposed to come. You supposed to come out of nowhere. Pause. Supposed to come out of nowhere. But listening to the interview, right? And I don't know if y'all heard the rumors about Drake and Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he being Drake had a conversation with Serena about what he should do to Push. So basically, Serena put the battery in his back. Gave that nigga like, you know what? Go ahead. If you gonna do it, you gonna do it. Maybe she put a wrong size battery in his back because he lost that bitch.
Definitely.
But Serena put the battery in his back. And you know, I'm sorry. I apologize. She put the battery in his back for the Meek beef, not the Pusha
I'm
T.
about to say, I don't think they was
For
together.
the Pusha T shit.
The Pusha T,
Right, for the Meek shit. So she
Yeah.
felt like after
that was a good push.
that
was definitely a good push.
After Meek said what he said,
Mhm.
Serena gave him the battery to go ahead and jump out there,
Like, nigga, if you
which
don't,
ultimately killed that
you
nigga.
don't beat this nigga.
But I really felt like after that little beef battle, whatever, I really thought Meek was just done for real. Like Meek took a L.
Yeah, he took a big L
Fucking
there.
with Nicki and then letting this light skinned spicy nigga handle you.
Yeah, with back-to-back
Flaming hot
joints.
Back-to-back
joints.
I mean, the shit he was saying,
That was a club.
is
hit,
it
too.
your tour or your girl's tour? God, is it who? I said one of
his bars was just fire. It was just on point.
Mhm.
It
It
was
was nothing.
on
It was
point.
nothing Meek could say. It was
It was
nothing
on
Meek.
point.
Meek would have to swallow that pill
But
completely.
Drake has a lot of beef with a few niggas like Puff, Meek, Tory.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he had a lot of beefs with, and he's come out of these victorious. But that Pusha T beef, he didn't win that.
No, I think that's why he only dropped the one joint.
You let a nigga add the fact that you had a kid out. I think that was the funniest thing ever. I found that humorous. That you told the world that you had a kid.
Nobody in the world probably knew that.
Nobody, but everyone that was close to him and shit. I found that ridiculously hilarious, for real.
Yeah, and even when he mentioned it in the interview, he was like what more can I say?
But I mean, the way he was when I called it spicy, he was just sounding like he don't really fuck with Pusha T. Whole time he got a signed mic upstairs in his crib from them and shit.
From who?
From pushing Malice from the clips.
Okay.
He said he really don't believe nothing that Pusha T rap about. He don't believe that he sold no drugs, no none of this shit. He said all this shit. I'm like, bro, you gotta let it. Listen, if you took this L, you lost. You lost. I get it, yo. You like 5-1.
Yo, he poking the bear.
You
if
like
he drop another
5-1.
one, then what?
Pusha T is a better rapper.
Yeah, clearly.
He's a better rapper than Drake. Drake is more popular. Drake is more
pop.
Yeah,
period.
You know what I'm saying? And Pusha T is just not that. So I'm saying we get that, but he just seemed like he just couldn't take that L gracefully. Like it was hard for him.
Bro, it's hard for anybody to take an L gracefully. Bro, how can you just take an L and bow out without no?
Well, I mean, with the competitiveness of rap, you got to know you can't win everything.
That's true.
You can't win them all. I mean, there's some niggas who are more victorious than others, but at some point, you're gonna have to take a loss.
I guess he just wasn't ready to take
that
one. That one in particular. Because I mean, I know they had beef back in the day.
That's when Push was coming at Wayne and Baby and Birdman and all.
I remember that. So
it wasn't even like a disrespectful rap beef though.
Well, Push felt like the moment he mentioned his fiance, that's when there's no more rules to the shit.
But he came at him first. Sideways.
Well, maybe not directly. But I feel like if you mention someone's lady, then there's no.
But why he stepped in the first place?
Because of the old shit.
What was the old shit?
Oh, the Wayne shit.
Yeah. Drake said some shit when he wasn't even talking to Drake, probably.
Probably not.
I mean, you know how team members got. I mean, you're part of the team.
You got to ride for your guys.
Nigga step up, say some slick shit. Pusha caught it, and he responded 9 years later. I mean, it is what it is. When you respond, you respond.
He probably wouldn't have said nothing if he didn't mention his fiance's name. We get it, Drake. You're popping. You're like that. I know I can out rap you. I know I can.
Big fact.
But the moment you mention my lady's name, now we're going to have an issue. You can say whatever you want to say about me.
He definitely went to XG's. Found all that shit out.
Oh, yeah.
Facts. But the little interview was cool.
No, that shit. He definitely got it through Kanye.
That is true too.
Definitely got it through Kanye.
But should Drake be smart and not mention his personal shit to Kanye, which is, in my opinion, a Kardashian?
Facts. He is.
That nigga's a Kardashian, dog. I'm sorry, he's mad Kardashian.
The new Kanye is definitely.
The new Kanye is a fucking Kardashian.
Minus the big clothes, he's definitely a Kardashian.
I don't know. That still may be mad Kardashian-esque.
Because all of them be rocking the big shit probably now.
I don't know. Fuck all them.
It is his brand. He's the number one brand.
You seen the Kanye or the Yeezy Crocs?
I still haven't seen those.
Man, it's just.
Are they slick?
No.
Are you getting a pair?
No, they look like a Civic. they look like a Honda.
So they big like your shoes.
They are big.
Yeah, they are big.
I did see the Yeezys.
It wasn't. They're not like that. They're not like that.
I saw the Yeezy slippers.
I'll pass.
I would get those.
Number one reason why I'm passing because I can't afford them.
No, these was like slippers I saw on like an Instagram and it was like $49.99.
That's your number one reason?
They're not real. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
For not being able to get them, yeah.
They just Kanye slippers. They're not made by Kanye. They just some
Kanye inspired.
They just pretty much slippers.
Right. Yeah, but number reason why I won't buy Kanye shoes because I can't afford them.
My number reason they ugly.
Like the Red October.
No, it's a couple of them joints that are nice.
The Red Octobers are fire.
They are,
but I can't afford them.
I believe you can afford them.
If I can't buy two, I can't afford them.
Buy two pairs.
If I can't buy two pairs, I can't afford them. Let's say a pair of shoes, a pair of Yeezys is like $450, right? I can't afford that. Can't afford $1,200.
Okay.
Can't afford it. So shouts out to them. But that was a
This is
really
Two
good
Broke
interview.
Dudes show.
That's
Because
fucking
we
rent.
can't afford.
Nigga, that's 2 rents.
That is two rents.
But it was a really good interview. Also, another thing I wanted to see, which I didn't get a chance to, was the Kevin Hart shit. But you said you saw it.
I saw it and it was good. He definitely dialed into a lot of shit that I didn't know. One of his team members was homeless. Like, he was a comedian, stand-up comedian, and he was legit homeless, living in his car, about to go, I guess. He said he's about to go back home, so I guess when niggas say back home, they mean their mother house.
So I did see a clip about what his wife was saying, that she was glad that his cheating happened. So
she did say that, and I believe it. She was saying because it happened right in the beginning, and it went viral. They dealt with it.
Well, the way the internet, or the way I saw it, the internet attacked Slim Shorty because they made her seem, why the fuck would you want your nigga to cheat, period? Or, you know what I'm saying, how she said it.
Well, I mean, in the video, in the series, she doesn't present
series?
it. It is. It's like
It's more than one episode.
It is more than one episode.
It's more than one episode.
It's like 6.
It's a 6-part docu.
Because it goes all the way back. It talks about his mom. It talks about his dad. It talks about his cheating.
Okay, so it wasn't just about him and his relationship. It's about his life.
No, it's about the whole life in 6 episodes. And what he said about his dad, but now how his dad is now, they got a good relationship. All that shit he was saying in his stand-up about his father coming in, his father did all that shit. His father said that he did all that shit.
Now they have a good relationship.
Now they good. He's helping them in recovery. He's battling some type of sickness, but they cool. His dad, they cool. His father even asked him, was like, I don't want to ask you, but I need such and such for this medication or whatever. And he was like, you don't worry about it. Whatever you need, I got it. You good.
So how do you feel about, I don't say niggas, but people like with wealth and family members who need money and shit like that? Like,
to me, his dad.
Do you feel like they have an obligation to do that, or is there a choice to do it?
Nah, I feel like the rich person is not obligated to help his sick uncle or sick third uncle or sick anybody. That's not. To me, your only obligation should be your immediate family: sisters, brothers, mother, father, wife, kids. That's what I think. That's what I believe. Anybody outside of that,
I just had seen so many things on the internet about his cheating shit. I guess because that's what everybody was really zoomed in.
And that's what I wanted to
They
tap
really
on
care
as
about
far
that.
as the cheating thing. I would take it personal as far as like me and Jason, like in the beginning, you know, we had some things going on, but it's like if that didn't happen, we wouldn't have learned from it. We wouldn't have grown from it. I wouldn't have been able to see, like, yes, he's a human being and like I'm a human being and we're going to make mistakes and we're going to adapt to each other and we're going to learn and we're going to grow from it. So I can see her aspect as far as her saying like, I'm glad that he did it and not necessarily like got it out of the way. Like, cause I'm quite sure when he was with his before wife, he cheated on her, but it was like, now he has this celebrity, has this fame and he, you know, went through whatever he had to go through. And it's like, now he can learn from it and I'm with him and I will benefit the factors of him going through it and learn through it and know that it's not what he wants to do. Like I'm his woman and all that. So I can understand her aspect in that view.
My goal for 2020, if it's no one else's goal, is to just have people keep their shit offline, right? I mean, I know once you put it out there and you put it on the Netflix and you do a documentary and you speak on whatever happened, you know, it's going to come out and people are going to perceive it how they perceive it. I don't know. I kind of just wish the internet would die in a sense. You know what I mean?
I don't necessarily wish the internet would die. I wish social media would die. Because the internet is useful.
But ain't nobody talking about the Googles, ain't nobody talking about the search engines. When you talk about the internet, you talk about all the social media. So right, it is a social media, but when you hear internet, you hear social media.
Pretty much. That's the biggest hand-in-hand thing.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll change it. I wish social media would die. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
In that sense, for all the negative things that comes from the social media shit.
Yeah, because it not necessarily it's to me, social media in general does harm that people don't even see.
It does
Because
like
it's a lot of
internal harm.
mental harm happening to some people, and they don't even know it. Because you seeing, it depends on who you following and what you follow. If you follow all inspirational stuff, then you might not get a negative feed in your brain.
Can I be funny for a second?
Please do.
Yeah, I need.
There's a nigga, and I don't know his name, but I think he's Megan Good's husband.
The preacher nigga.
The preacher nigga, and I don't know how this nigga comes across my timeline, but every time I see his face, like as soon as the video start praying, the nigga goes into prayer, and I don't know why that's funny to me. He goes into prayer with his eyes closed, and I bust out laughing.
But you supposed to pray with your
No, I get it though, but I just feel like when you open your phone, so you gotta hit go, close your eyes, and then you just pray. And it's so funny. I'm sorry to all the prayers out there.
Thing with that, yo.
I'm sorry to the prayers out there. This shit is funny to me.
I need to pray right now. He's trying to get to those.
I get it though, but to me, when you open your phone and hit go, and then you go, I'm just simply saying, I get it though. But when you open your phone, and because there's a slight delay depending on your Wi-Fi or your cell phone provider.
This nigga, man.
And then you hit go and you pray.
We ending the year.
I'm sorry. You said the same thing about the crime.
I'm sorry. I said
right, definitely.
No, because that is weird as fuck. You open your phone, you hit go. I pray that you're already crying. So in go, you're already crying.
So you crying and you still flipping through your phone like
yes, that's what she did. That's what she did.
Record.
That's what she cried live.
Now
That's
my words
weird
come
to
out.
me, but that's just to me.
I get you.
But that's neither here nor there. 2020, I pray niggas stop opening their phones up and stop
2020
crying.
is for the chilling, man.
I
2020
pray
is for
stop.
people to
Just
start
action,
chilling.
that's all it is.
And that's what it seemed like it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not talking about that situation particularly, but your niggas cheating. This ain't the first time you cried. Why is this your first time opening up the gram and crying on the internet? That's my only problem. Like, okay, handle your shit. I know you're sad. He hurt you.
I agree with you, bro.
And he's cheating with someone maybe with some status. I get it, sis.
It
Stop.
causes attention, yo. That's all it is.
I'm just saying,
And
stop
then
crying online.
Some people maybe cry online and it could possibly go viral.
And,
of course.
But that's the sad part, that you're trying to bank off of your fucking emotional distraughtness. Like, bitch, I get it. Your nigga cheat on you. That's what he does.
I totally understand.
And now you crying online. That shit is creating out of shade
Yeah,
room.
this
Got your shit. You feel me?
But
You crying for the shade room,
If
baby?
she never did that, then we wouldn't be talking about
She
it
wouldn't
right
be
now.
on the
I mean,
shade
I
room.
feel
She
you though. I
probably
still don't
gained
know
1,000.
his wife's name, but I know the
But
bitch
you
that cry
see,
online.
to me, it's like if they cry online, they make it to the shade room. They
Mm-hmm.
may gain 100 followers. You know that'll cheer them the fuck up.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, but it would cheer them the fuck up.
Attention.
Those followers alone would
That's
cheer them the
crazy.
fuck up.
To me, I just can't understand
And
that.
plus, her mindset is probably like, well, I want to humiliate him too. So now he's on the.
Fam, he about to get several more bitches
but
that don't
people-
mind a nigga that's cheating.
But people don't know that when people cry online, that shit make it to that page. That page tags both of them. Both of them have gained 100 followers.
I get it, but
So you really didn't hurt him. You
but-
made him happier.
but do
now
you-
he got 100
But do
more
you know
followers.
how many women love a nigga that cheats? She ain't did nothing but put pussy in this nigga pocket. He already an NBA player, already got bank. Now she know that he's available regardless if he's with you or not. What are you really doing? That's just my perspective on it.
You're slightly hurting his career also.
No,
not
you're
as
not.
not as an
Yeah.
NBA ball player. I'm
Yeah,
talking
no.
about
As an NBA ball player, you are because you causing drama and no association, no associate. I mean, is that the right word? Association likes drama.
Like, say he wants to walk into a business and say, "Okay, let's do business."
What team he play for? Right now? He still play for Cleveland?
I believe
I'm
so.
pretty sure this is good publicity
For Cleveland.
For
Yes.
Cleveland, but what about his side businesses and the business choices
Cleveland,
and opportunities
yes.
he wants to make?
Them bitches still gonna throw him pussy.
That's pussy. That's not business.
Fam,
Money.
he's gonna take the business
Oh.
and the pussy.
Because the NBA check alone is enough.
That's what I'm saying.
So whether his other businesses be like, you know what, we don't want to do business with you right now, blah blah blah. Bro, my check from the NBA
That's what I'm
is
saying.
still good.
Shit,
Fuck
that's a
you.
weak-
regardless.
That's a weak
bro.
mind.
Fuck
right
you
there.
and your pressure cooker.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
that-
I'm
fuck
saying,
these bitches.
I'm saying for him.
That's a nice check, but enough money is never enough money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's if you think money is the only thing.
But when you've been cheating for so long, he clearly didn't care about the money.
Well, he is a dumbass nigga. You seen him.
You seen the play. You seen the play. You seen the play.
He's going after that. What you pouring right
You
now?
seen the play.
I mean, my man is Henny JR.
He's going at it.
It is,
But
also-
shouts out to all my cheating niggas, all my bitches that accept the niggas that cheat.
oh my gosh.
I gotta give it up.
Back to Kevin Hart. It was also in the
Niggas change.
Some do. Some change. Some do not.
That is true. Females change.
It's two sides of the coin. It's always going to be two sides of the coin. It's always going to be. But Kevin Hart, back to him.
oh my gosh. In the series, it was a clip that made it to the internet before the clip came out of him arguing with his
trainer. I saw
his
that
trainer.
on the plane.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was in the series. But before that part in the series, it was talking about how when the cheating scandal came out, another scandal was happening where someone was recording it. And that was supposedly somebody from his team.
Mhm.
And the whole exchange happened because he wasn't trusting people on his team no more. Like if somebody from your team that you know for 15 years is now trying to quote unquote blackmail you, I don't trust none of you niggas right now.
So do you think like you should change your team?
No.
But if you don't trust anyone in your team, and this is your team, the team that you have to work with constantly, you don't feel like you got to change that, even though you don't trust none of them.
I wouldn't change the whole team because one person fucked up. I would change certain things,
But if you don't
I wouldn't
trust,
change the
but
team.
you said you don't trust nobody. Let's say your
I mean,
team is
to me,
filled
that's-
with. Let's say your team is filled with 10 people, right? That one bad seed did what he did. He fucked it up, and now you don't trust no one, and rightfully so because he did what he did. So what do you do now to trust these niggas?
That's tough. I would definitely change how I move.
Yeah, you got it right.
Change how I deal with
So cheat
certain
better.
niggas.
So cheat better.
Oh my god.
I'm asking. I'm asking the tough questions. Cheat better.
I mean, how's that
No.
cheating when I full blown trusted you? I was paying you.
Well, it's cheating
were
because
hanging.
you put your dick in someone else. That's what made it cheating. Someone just recorded you doing it. Take your time, yo. You got it. yo.
Okay.
Come up with the answer.
I was lost for a minute. I was lost for a minute. I was definitely he caught me off
So
guard.
listen, you got a homeboy. That's your man. That's your guy. You trust him. You know what? I'm out here doing me for a night. I'm gonna do me. Old dickhead, your man's. He records it, shows it to the world. You don't have any trust because of that guy. Rightfully so. You shouldn't.
Gotcha.
Who's to say that dude B, C, and D ain't gonna do the same shit?
Gotcha.
So do you change the way you move, aka cheat, or do you get
Change
rid
the
of these
whole
niggas?
team. You delete all 10 of them.
Because you got caught cheating. Because you got caught
be able
cheating.
to start over.
You can. It'd be tough, but you got caught cheating.
You wouldn't have a team at all.
It's only the one nigga that did.
But
Right. That's what I'm saying.
but it's a mental thing though. You don't know what anyone
See,
else is capable of. At
But
this
in the
point.
in the series, he hit everybody. Supposedly, he hit everybody up like, "Hey, try and go to Vegas. You going?" Everybody was busy, so nobody on the team went with him, and nobody on his team was with him.
So the one nigga you trust go and then
No,
do this
he
to you.
wasn't even there.
So who recorded?
Supposedly, he told the chick to be there to set the camera up and record it. Nobody, he didn't know nobody
So
at the party. He was there
Kevin-
by himself.
So Kevin told the chick to set a camera
No,
up.
not Kevin. Kevin didn't know the camera was there.
So the
Oh,
dude,
the
the one
guy.
dude,
The girl, no, the lady who he cheated with put the camera there because from instructions from his homeboy. His homeboy wasn't even there. He was there by
Fam,
himself. He
you gotta-
told his homeboys to
fam,
come.
You got to clean house. You got to clean house. Because if you listen, granted, you shouldn't cheat, right? You shouldn't do that. But if you decide to cheat,
That wasn't his intentions, bruh. I'm saying from the series. From the series.
I don't
He
care
was
what your
just in
intention.
Vegas
I
chilling.
don't care what your intention is. You go back to the room with a bitch, right? And that's not your bitch. Your woman.
10-4, boss.
You gonna
10-4.
fuck her.
10-4, boss. 10-4.
I've never gone back to a room with a chick that's not mine and haven't fucked her. You're just not gonna do that.
Understood.
So you go
don't put
back.
yourself in those
She know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not Tyrone from the tire shop. You Kevin Hart from all the stand-ups. Of course, she gonna set whatever camera up she got to get you. And here come your little ass trotting around butt naked on camera getting caught fucking her. That's your fault. That's your fault.
Why I gotta change the whole team?
Huh?
Why I got
because
Change the way you move.
because
Stop fucking cheating.
because according to him, he said that the other guy was a part of it. If that's your guy, he's not going to set you up no matter what no bitch say.
Big facts.
He's not going to do that. I'm not going to set my nigga up if he's a cheater. If he's a cheater, I'm just not going to be involved.
But why I gotta change the whole team?
Because you can't trust this one nigga.
So you gotta fire all of us.
Yes.
See, but then that's why I had to watch the story.
Okay.
The story in the story, there's one particular guy didn't do the traveling. Wasn't like with them all the time. Wasn't like,
Okay.
it's one of those distant brothers from the
Okay.
team. Like a lot of niggas didn't know him. I believe he was a comedian, but he was like a distant guy from the Plastic Cup Boys. He was what they call him on the joint, unofficial Plastic Cup Boy. So nobody knew of him.
Mm-hmm.
So when he traveled and everybody else traveled, he was the only one not. So I'm not gonna uncredit the guys that I'm with constantly, like my trainer who I see every morning, 7 days a week. I'm gonna fire him,
but it is
because of some nigga that never is with me.
But it is gonna have you think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Why
that's why the bond is still there. They
the
fought.
the nigga that's not with y'all all the time, but you feel comfortable with him. If he's able to do that, there's no telling that the people that you're with, what they're capable of doing. It's just a mental thing.
And that's why I understood the little fight, but then it like grown men, they talked and pushed forward. He's still gonna have that mental block. Like, yo, one of my mans did this to me. But then one of you niggas could still do that.
That's what I'm saying. But living like that is
you gonna live like that even if you hire new niggas.
But I get it
exactly.
But I get it though. But knowing that the people that you came up from day one, it kind of hits different.
Right.
It hits like, okay, you kind of expect certain shit from new people. You expect that because they haven't been there or been down since day one.
Right.
But the niggas that you done did whatever with, things that you done got not caught up with, turn around and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you think different. No, if I'm hanging with a group of guys, you are my guys, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm hanging with you guys, and I'm out here doing some shit that I know I ain't got no business doing. Comes out because on the behalf of one of you motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to think differently of each and every one of you bitches.
Because the one guy did that shit.
If you did something, I'm definitely thinking something of everybody.
You have to think off the rip.
Off the rip, that's what you're thinking. Rip,
yes, I could see that, and that's why it happened. Like right after the scandal happened, the fight happened. But then I'm still gonna. I guess he personally, Kevin Hart, still push forward with the rest of the team. He got excluded. He was charged, but I guess it wasn't enough evidence to say that he did that particular thing.
Shouts out to the bro code. Shouts out to the niggas being able to effectively communicate one another. And shouts out to niggas that don't snitch.
And not firing everybody.
There you go. But me personally,
you gonna fire the whole team?
I'm not gonna fire the whole team, but I'm going to demote a lot of you niggas.
Don't say demote.
I'm definitely gonna demote a lot of you niggas. Pay grades will change.
Be the water boy out this.
And I don't even drink water.
My right hand to the water boy.
And I don't even drink water, so you niggas may not get a job. I ain't even do shit. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just me. But since we are here now, and it's the end of the year, it's the end of a decade. It's a lot of things that happen over the past year and the past 10, right? That were very memorable, and I want to share these with my near and dear friends in the room, right?
Let me see what I got down. Wrote a couple things.
Right. So first thing that comes to mind, right? Beginning of 2019, which was a glorious year.
A glorious January when the Patriots won the Super Bowl.
Was Tekashi 6ix9ine and his legal issues. In January of 2019, Tekashi pled guilty to 9 counts of racketeering, firearms, and drug trafficking. That nigga gonna be rich next year.
Oh man, when I was clocking out at work,
that nigga
niggas was talking about whether him Bobby Shmurda. It was really just him and Bobby Shmurda who was gonna have the top joint when they came home. Because both of them coming home.
The top song or the best career?
Top song.
Top song.
We wasn't talking career.
I feel like
they were. I'm gonna say they because I just was.
I feel like Bobby will probably have the top song.
I thought he was already out.
No,
Bobby not out yet.
but I feel like Tekashi will have a pretty successful year.
I'm rooting for Bobby.
I'm rooting for Bobby, but I feel like because snitching is in. We all seen how the outcome of this shit is happening. Ain't nothing happening to that, bro. Ain't nothing happening to that boy. Ain't nothing happening to that boy. Not a thing.
Oh no, bro.
All these killers and all these dealers in the street ain't shit. That boy gonna be protected. That boy gonna be protected.
Let him make one stupid ass move, and that's it.
Bruh,
Well, he already made the stupidest move he could make.
Don't cross
Yeah, when he
that
pulled up
gun
in
line,
Chicago.
boss.
I'm just saying.
He said, "Don't cross that gun
Yeah,
line,
I'm
boss."
just saying. But I do agree with you. Like he's gonna be protected. He's gonna be rich. He's
Facts.
gonna be. But you put your family, you know,
I don't.
risk
Yeah,
with all that.
He
I
ain't
don't
really
know.
care. He ain't really care about his baby mother
I
and
don't
his
know.
daughter.
I don't,
Man,
really,
he
I
could've
don't
cared.
even know
bro.
too much of
That's
his music
crazy.
to say that he's gonna be all this. Because I'm
I'm just saying, based off how the internet is going nowadays, it don't take much for you to trend or get popping.
Right.
true.
That's what I'm saying. Anything goes nowadays. You
over
can.
the Shmurda. I don't know.
I'm not over the Shmurda, but I'm telling you, alongside of Shmurda, absolutely, absolutely. When Bobby Shmurda come home, his hat gonna come down and land straight on his fucking head. We already know what time it is when he come
Finally.
home, right?
Finally.
But Tekashi 6ix9ine and all the shit he been through, niggas want to know because the kids that are coming up that was listening to him don't have a code. There's no such thing as a G code, no
Yeah,
snitch code,
no
no none of that
code.
shit. They don't have that shit.
No.
So it's like, I don't care. You can tell on your man and still come out and throw a party when he come home. It don't fucking matter. We grew up in a time where niggas, if you were a rat, that's what you were labeled as. No one fucked with you.
Nobody
You were
fucks
dead.
with the rats.
You know what I'm saying? But now rats live long. There's a lot of bunch of master splinter ass niggas out here. They getting off, right?
Two broke dudes, ho.
Oh,
Jussie Smollett.
it's an update on him.
No, that was what happened in January.
Jussie Smollett.
We're doing our year recap right now. Dialing into the
Jussie Smollett in the
Jussie
Nigerian.
Smollett.
My man said he got a noose wrapped around his neck while getting a Subway sandwich
in January.
in January in
Chicago.
Chicago by two white men, right?
That's what he said. That's what he said. Subway sandwiches and ropes.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely for January.
I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't believe none of it when it came out.
I
Hell
believe
no.
every word he said.
I didn't believe nothing.
I didn't believe anything.
believe nothing.
Once he said he was in Chicago
Who the fuck is you, Jussie?
at 2 a.m.
Who the fuck is you?
He's a gay African American.
We
I
get
don't
it.
know too many
Who
subways
gives a
that's
fuck?
open at 2 a.m.
I know Mass always open, but that don't mean they came to found you and put a noose around your neck, screaming, "Make America Great Again."
See,
Sit your
you have
bitch
to
ass
think.
down.
You know, Mad Subways is open in Maryland. He in Chicago.
But trust me,
2 a.m.
Subways,
cold and
Subways
snow.
are individually owned.
I
It's
don't-
Subways open, Doug. I'm telling you, it's
And
Subways
then
open.
I don't think he was looking for Subway. Like, you're a celebrity. Why are you on the streets?
By
That's
yourself.
why I didn't.
That's why I didn't believe it.
it.
Celebrities aren't on the streets at 2 a.m. Somebody else
But
is
he's
on
like
the streets.
a D-list celebrity.
No, he's B.
No, he's
Empire,
D.
Empire was up. there.
Empire was a
But
was a
at that
strong
time
thing.
when that happened, he was D-list.
No, he was B.
Nah.
No, he was D.
B.
I don't think he was D.
You didn't watch Empire.
He was
Yeah,
D-list.
yeah,
He was
wasn't-
D-list.
I don't
He was
think
D-list.
so.
He was D-list. Okay, so name some B-list actors
B-list actors.
actors.
during that time. Name some.
You're
And
just talking about January 2019.
Right. Name some B-list actors.
I don't even
That's
know
a minute
actors'
ago.
real
Like the
names.
guy Hakeem at the time.
I'm not gonna put Jussie Smollett as a B-list actor.
He was at the time. Empire.
You
was
have to
big.
think of his show.
That was like season
show-
29 of fucking Empire.
Yo, it's still.
You
It
gotta-
shows how much you know.
You
Right.
gotta listen. You gotta pull a stunt like this to get known, to get popping.
He was
Yo,
trying
he's
to.
already popping.
Nigga pulled the gay card, my nigga. You pulled your big joker. Come on, fam.
Even when niggas was like, yo, he's lying, blah blah blah. I was like, why they picking on this man like that? Then I found out he really was lying. I was like, why the fuck would he do that? Like
That's
the
my
gay
question.
community. That's the thing. That's why he was on the B list.
Because of it. So being a part of the gay community brought him up.
And everybody looked up at. He was on Ellen.
Bruh. Yeah, if you make
was
it,
on
a lot of
all
people don't
kinds
make
of
it to
shows.
Ellen, bro.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people do not
I mean,
get to Ellen.
I
He
guess
was
if,
on the BET Awards.
I guess if Ellen is the
you feel
staple of
me?
your career, then cool, you're right.
But he was on.
We
all
gonna
kinds of
we saying
awards
Ellen
and
makes you at least a B.
He had a
That's-
Pepsi.
everybody
commercial.
don't get to Ellen.
I'll take that.
He had
I'll
a
take
Pepsi
that.
Ellen makes
commercial
you at least
also.
a B.
I'll take that.
So,
Everybody don't
he
get
was
to
up
Ellen.
there.
Do y'all remember the lady who shocked her pussy with a stun gun?
What?
There was a lady on the
Oh,
internet
shit.
around that time of the year who was laying in the bed and she hit her pussy with the stun gun. I wish I would have sent y'all the clip.
I wish you would have too.
I really wish I would have, but it was horrible.
Not on the
She's-
creepy shit, but I just
She hit her shit with the stun
Yeah,
gun
let me see that.
and rolled
This
off
nigga
the
crazy.
bed.
rolled off the bed.
Yeah, because she was shocked.
Oh shit!
She was shocked.
What else happened in January? Tiffany Haddish bomb SNL. on
Okay,
their New Year's
I
special.
got a question for y'all. Do y'all really think she funny?
To me, I think she's funny in the movies she has played in.
She not funny to me.
To me,
She not funny to me. I know she's not funny.
she's
She
to me
can't be funny.
To me, Mike Epps is only funny in his acting. As in he's the one acting it out.
But we get it. But how we get the Mike Epps from Tiffany?
I'm just saying, Tiffany Haddish, her stand-up is suspect. I did watch one and I laughed a little.
You laughed a little during a little bit of the stand-up.
It was an hour long. I
So
laughed
she not
a little.
funny.
She's a little.
She not funny. yo.
Tiffany Haddish.
She not
She's
funny.
okay
Tiffany
funny.
Haddish is okay funny.
That's what I'm saying. She's okay funny.
Okay,
like,
compare her to so you comparing her to Mike
Okay.
Epps
to Mike Epps now.
now.
I compare her
Not-
to
then
today's
it's
Kevin Hart.
not.
Well, then she definitely not funny if you comparing her to Mike Epps now.
Today's Kevin Hart.
Not
What?
funny. That's not funny.
Today's Kevin Hart is not funny.
That's not funny.
To me, today Kevin Hart is okay funny. His stand up, his acting.
What's the last thing you been in? Jumanji?
Jumanji.
Well, I haven't seen Jumanji 2.
So was
But-
that funny?
Jumanji 1 was good. I enjoyed
But
it.
was he funny in it?
He's a
Yeah.
better actor now than he is.
He was the only funny person in the joint, so he had some moments.
I feel like I would laugh at The Rock more.
Nah,
I
he
feel
had
like I
some
would laugh at The
moments.
Rock more.
I'm giving you this. He
So
had some
okay,
moments.
so Tiffany Haddish in her prime is Kevin Hart at his worst.
yes,
The bitch ain't funny.
Her prime was
She has
her
moments.
beginning, right?
no, like
Girls
right
Trip-
now.
the Girls Trip
After
movie
Girls Trip.
was- yeah.
She got the Groupon deal. She wrote a book,
Mhm.
and then she got the book on how you can. She read the book, as in you can hear it with ebooks. Is that what it's
She was
called?
the ebook reader.
She did. She got
She
that
ain't-
deal.
she ain't funny
She
at
making
all.
white money right now.
I get it. I salute her bag.
Right,
She ain't
yeah.
funny at all.
She's to me, she's okay.
Her
Funny.
stand up was good.
You seen the
It was
Netflix
good.
What's
joint?
up?
That's the one I'm talking about. It was decent. It was decent.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't the
It
best.
wasn't
good.
it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. She's okay.
So okay, would you rate her? How would you rate her on the last stand up that you seen? 1 to 10.
Of her
One
I would
being
give
one
her-
being the worst, 10 being the best.
on the last stand up,
Seven.
I saw. I would
I'd
give her
give
like
her
a
a
6
7.
or a 7.
You give her 6 or
7?
7?
Yeah, I'll give her.
Shouts
6 or
out to y'all
7.
because I would never go watch her.
Truth is, in a couple years, she won't be relevant.
I don't think next year she will be. Perfectly honest with you.
No, next year.
No,
she
she will be.
she got a movie
because
coming
she-
out now, and
She has the white people. White people think she's funny,
Okay, so
and
she
that's
got
all
the,
you really
So
need
she got
in
the
this
Will.
world.
She got the Will Smith.
Because when you watch that stand up and you look at the crowd, it was real congregated.
I'm with it. Okay. All right.
just like Kevin Hart got white people by the balls.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In
I
his
respect that.
crowds,
I
you see a
respect
lot
that.
of white people. When you see
I
those
respect
Netflix stand ups, you can see the crowds and see who's out there.
All right. I respect that. All right. In February of 2019,
Colin Kaepernick got that money.
he got whatever money he got, and also R. Kelly got indicted on 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse.
I'm gonna drink to that.
That's a lot. Yeah, me too. Because that don't ask me about R. Kelly. You gave me about the Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick got his bread that month of the year, and but yeah, R. Kelly, that whole little scandal in and out of jail and all that other shit. His lawyers talking for him, and he sounded like a pure dick ass. Gail and his interview, Gail ripped him apart in that one.
Hog tie.
God
My
damn.
bad.
Jesus
I was
Christ!
close.
All
Sorry,
right,
I wasn't-
You
Hog
want the loud
tie.
mic today. You
Hog
feel me?
tie.
Not this
Yeah.
one. You feel me?
Next up, and this is very sad. We lost Nipsey Hussle
Yeah.
in March of this year. Rest in
R.I.P.
peace,
to Nip.
Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues.
Always.
Michael Jackson Neverland drop. Also in March.
Chill on my man.
That's crazy.
We just dropping things that happened in the month.
You just saying.
Next up, well, next up that I guess what was popping in culture.
We doing April?
I didn't find anything in April, unfortunately.
I got John Singleton died.
Was that in April? That wasn't in April. That wasn't in April.
You sure?
I'm
When I first did
positive
my
that
book,
wasn't
it was
April.
definitely wrote in my book in April.
I don't think that was in April.
Kanye started his Sunday service. That started in April.
That was in October that John Witherspoon passed away.
John Singleton and John Witherspoon
Oh,
was two
I'm
different
sorry.
people.
You're right.
Nigga.
I apologize.
Get your fucking facts
apologize.
together.
I apologize.
Bam, 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 bam.
You're right. You're right. Rest
Plug
in peace
one.
to John
Somebody get the
Witherspoon.
gunshots.
Juice zero.
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Rest in peace.
Fuck one, juice zero.
May. What you got in May?
My nigga.
Nothing.
June,
Nothing.
nothing.
Fuck
July.
1, Juice 1.
A lot of,
What happened in May?
June.
a lot of
Nothing
Baltimore
happened in May.
residents.
June, I don't have nothing.
June, Jordan Woods and her scandal with Tristan Thompson.
That did
did
take
happen.
over the whole month.
Do y'all
of
feel
June.
like he fucked that? You feel like he fucked her?
Absolutely.
Who back
Feel like
friends?
he fucked her? I fuck Jordan.
Of
Did
course
you hear
we-
Jordan Woods and on the Kardashians?
And
are
Cum
back tight?
Kardashian?
The Cum Kardashians
Cum Kardashian?
are back tight.
Who's Cum Kardashian?
All of them,
Cum-
except for I don't know. I'm trying. You don't know.
Cum Kardashians.
Cum Kardashian.
Over there.
But it said that it's proof that she didn't do it.
Yeah, they did a lie detector test on the Red Table Talk.
You
I
can
don't know.
definitely
I don't know.
fake those joints.
Yeah, a
out.
lot of times says you could be trained to,
So my
I've
question
seen
is
mad
this.
videos
My
how
question
they
is this.
trick 'em.
Tristan was with Chloe. Who didn't fuck on Chloe? Everybody
All
fucked
them
on
niggas
everybody.
did. That's why she
Everybody.
Had
That's why she get fucked. Who?
French.
Montana.
I was about to say
Lamar
that.
Odom.
Lamar.
And they was
Lamar Odom went to the bunny ranch. He went to the bunny ranch
almost
Jane
died.
Carter.
and almost
Jane
died.
Carter.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
Odell Beckham.
Damn.
He cheated on him. Say I don't know.
He don't know. He
That
don't
was a
know.
question
He
mark.
don't know. He don't
That's
know.
a Hail Mary I was throwing. I was throwing Hail Mary.
I think that was the biggest thing that happened in June of this
Man,
year.
everybody fucked OJ daughter, man. Stop playing.
That's
July.
And
Moving on, July.
the Raptors won the championship that year. Can't forget that the Raptors did
That
win
was
that
June?
year. Yeah, that was June.
Oh, shout out to Kawhi and the Raptors. July, Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay, with all this raggedy shit that happened, right? So since the decade is in, like, what are y'all looking forward to now? Like, what do y'all think gonna happen in the next 10?
Oh my gosh, the next
The next
decade.
10?
Yeah, what y'all think gonna happen in the next decade?
Bill Cosby will die in jail.
I see Bill Cosby getting out for real.
I was going-
Why we gotta talk about death in the beginning of the year? Can you talk about-
I mean, the nigga's
No, I
100.
said through the year.
He is 100.
Through the decade, I seen Bill Cosby getting out, and then
Positivity.
right, so let's-
possibly assassinated.
All right. Oh, wow. All right. So let's change gears. Let's switch gears. What are you looking forward to in the next decade?
The next decade.
What are you looking forward to?
I would say a new president, but now it's like I told you on last episode, we got that big raise from Trump, and now I'm like, keep that nigga in.
So you team Trump? I get it. I get it.
I don't care.
We gonna get this nigga one of them new.
What are you
Kanye
looking
West
forward
red
to?
hats.
What do you want to change in the next decade?
I'm looking forward to in the next decade watching my kids become teenagers.
Woo woo.
I'm looking forward to that.
Mhm.
Seeing a lot of personalities change, puberty hit.
Mhm.
Looking forward to that. Slightly. What else is happening? That's my main thing right now. I'm trying to think.
Okay. All right, great. I got that. I like that because I would love. I can't wait to see my kids do what they do. Right.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think this decade will be known for? The decade that's just gone tomorrow.
From
The decade.
2010
Happy
to now.
What do you think? Me personally, I feel like this decade will be known for ass shots,
I like that.
bodies getting done,
I
and
like
social
that.
media.
Social media. I like 2010 to 2020 mass shootings. That decade is definitely known for mass shootings. Police brutality big.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
But I feel like police
Also
brutality has
mellow
already-
returns.
But I feel like police brutality has already been big. It just hasn't been recorded like it has.
That's what I'm saying. It was bigger because it was a bigger light shined on
So
it.
put that. So
In
we
this
can put
decade.
that in the social media thing. Then
Okay, bet.
we can put that in the social media. I just feel like this whole get your body done
But
and
the,
ass shot shit is really top
Yeah,
tier.
that and the mass shootings. There was hella mass shootings in this decade. Like we experienced probably 2-3 a year in the past 3-4 years.
Mhm.
So
Facts.
definitely, man, this was a
Facts.
mass shooting decade by white people. I'm just gonna put that out
It's
there.
always white people.
Bruh, I was watching a movie
It's always
and
white
all
people.
the serial killers are white people. Mass shooters, white people.
Except for the
All
DC
them
serial
snipers.
killers.
Except for the DC sniper.
Except for that one.
Except for the DC sniper.
There's two
The
of
rest-
them, right?
It was two. The son and smart
Well,
son.
the sniper itself,
Put the niggers in there. Don't be ashamed to put the niggers in there.
it don't matter. It was a lot of serial killers and a lot of mass shootings. And for only 2 out of the bunch to be black people
We already know the biggest terrorist in America is the white person.
is the white
We already got
man.
that. We already got that. In July of this year, another celebrated moment. Meek Mill gets off probation
Big moment. Big
after
moment.
being on probation for over 10 years. That's another celebrated
doing
moment.
nothing.
And he had a lot of
Shouts,
support.
shouts out to that. August of 2019,
What I got?
the Popeyes chicken sandwich was released.
Oh shit!
Mass shooting in Texas.
Stabbings.
Jay partners with the NFL also.
drive-thrus.
Sandwich
All that.
War of 2019.
Still going on.
I believe Chick-fil-A won that. I ain't
Chick-fil-A
gonna
is
hold you.
always going to win that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did see some like personal owned businesses putting their chicken sandwich out there, and they look good.
Shouts out to the
But I
Mom and Pops,
didn't
but
go
you
out
didn't
to buy
compete.
those.
You didn't compete.
I didn't go buy.
And
those.
also, I don't know if y'all remember this, but Nicki Minaj and her bullshit
Oh, with Joe.
with Joe Budden and all that. So shouts out to Queen Radio and her rants.
That was nice.
That was some bullshit.
She went
She
back
was
and
wildin'.
forth with Cardi, talking about Cardi, talking about Joe Budden. She even yelled at Travis Scott and his baby. How you yell at a baby?
And his baby mother, right?
Yes, which is on the Forbes list.
Mm.
You don't let somebody on the Forbes list.
I thought
Is
that
she on the
was-
Forbes list?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't venture the Forbes list much.
No.
I'm on like the Ford list. You know what I'm saying?
Motorsport.
Yeah, I'm
I
on
got you,
Ford
bro.
Motorsport list. I ain't, you know what I mean?
I'm with you.
But if you yell at a kid, like I feel like Nicki Minaj went on to like a little
whining rant.
whining rant this fucking year, for real.
Yeah, because I think her album ain't sell real good.
Ganja burn.
So I mean,
Ganja burn.
you gotta create attention where it's not. So it is what it is.
The biggest celebrated moments of 2019. I'm sorry, not the biggest celebrated moments.
We
period.
done with the year.
I mean, we done with
The
August.
decade?
We done with August.
I got Jay partner with the NFL in August. Mass shooting in Texas that happened in August.
That was sad. I don't really have an opinion on the J partner with the the NFL shit, because I don't really feel like I know too much about that.
Nope,
I don't feel like
not
nothing
gonna
really.
know.
But I mean, far as I know, it was like a halftime show presentation.
Exactly.
A check.
We don't really.
I mean, I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
chop it up to a check.
I
I
get
ain't
it.
gonna say it's
I
nothing
get
more
it.
than that.
Well,
I get it.
What you got for September?
No. We're gonna go to the biggest celebrated moments of this decade.
All right,
Obama becoming president.
facts.
That's one
That's
of the
probably.
biggest.
I think that's
That's probably the
biggest.
biggest
Yeah.
one,
And then doing it again.
Mhm.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
back to back.
Right. You remember how we used to watch like videos?
Music
Music videos.
Okay.
The video girl became the internet girl. You get what I'm saying? That was a huge change.
That
So we go
definitely-
from
that
women
definitely is
dancing
what
in music
happened.
videos to
That definitely is what
online
happened.
doing OnlyFans. First of all, shouts out to OnlyFans, because I do have one coming up in 2020. Follow me. But the video girl became the internet girl. Everything that the
definitely
video,
interesting.
everything that the video girl was doing, the
internet
internet
girl
girl
was
did it
doing.
times 10.
Yeah.
Do you know how
excuse
many
me.
vaginas I have seen on the internet that ain't mine?
That's not on Pornhub.
That's not on Pornhub.
Yeah,
that
that's what you have to. That's
you
the
are
key
showing
point.
your vagina
Oh my gosh.
for free. You understand
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So shouts out to the video girl / internet
Girl. Wow.
You
That
got, any,
definitely changed in a decade.
you got anything that happened in September? I don't remember anything that happened in September.
Besides my wife being birthday, nothing else.
Happy birthday in September, babies.
Big 30.
Hey. So let's do the
October.
No. Let's do the top album of the year.
Are we picking our own or we saying
No, pick your own.
All right,
pick
go
your
ahead.
Damn.
We going around and around. Why you look at me, Doug? I'm never try to go first. I try to go last.
Crystal Decay. No, I ain't first. You are first. Top album of the
Light
year.
skin.
I don't even know.
Chris
for
Brown.
real.
You might as well spark it off. Juice. Spark it off.
I feel like my top album of the year was
Oh.
Wale's.
I did like Wale's.
I
Of
feel
this
like
year?
of
I
the
don't
year was
know.
Wale's. Me personally.
Me, I'm rocking with the baby and Kirk.
You feel like that was the top album of the year?
For me, I
Mhm.
banged a lot of that constantly. It wasn't like I went through the whole joint.
Crystal
So I'm
Decay,
rock with
top
that.
album of the year.
I'm an
Right.
R&B guy, so her new album.
I like
that came
her.
out, yeah,
I like
put
her.
me in the mood. It's a couple. Ari Lennox, she gave me a good vibe my
Ari
first
Lennox,
time. I
right.
just gave her a chance, and it's another person. Summer Walker.
Summer Walker shit was
I
fire.
didn't get it.
Very
hit.
nice.
I didn't get hit
Chicks
too much.
Take 5 was
Chicks Take
fire.
5 was fire.
Was fire.
Is that a
Very
song?
fire.
No, it's an album.
All right.
It's an album.
Fuck it, no.
Okay, all right. So let's talk.
I'm not the music guy. Niggas know.
So let's talk about the top albums of the decade. Number
Of the
one for me,
decade.
Beyonce.
My Beautiful Dark Fantasy by
Who-
Kanye. Came out in 2010.
Which one was that one?
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. It was fire.
Yeah.
I'm going with
That's the one with the ballerina on the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
That was a good album.
yeah.
I'm going with the Jay-Z Kanye joint. The Throne.
Battle with
Throne.
Watch the Throne.
Watch the
Watch the Throne.
That
I'm
was a
going with
good album,
that.
too.
I'm going with that. one.
Second one for me was Teflon Don, Rick Ross. Came out in 2010. Next one for me was Take Care,
For me,
Drake, 2011.
Jesus is King. 2000. Yo, I just wanted the response. That's not serious. I just wanted the response.
Next one for me was Nothing Was the Same for Drake, 2013.
I liked Pushers and
Pushes. What album?
the last one when they had the Drake before.
What about the game?
I don't think this last album was good for him.
No,
it was good.
No, this last one was good.
But I don't think it was
But
better
it came
than the
out.
other
It,
ones.
it came out so late. It came out so late that I couldn't categorize it.
I'm gonna have to listen to that joint. I still didn't down that.
Uh,
I like
next one-
Wale's.
Next one for me was My Name Is My Name, Pusha T, 2013.
That's the one.
Right. After that, of course, for me, Wale, the album About Nothing, came out in 2015.
that was a good one. I like that one. That's on my playlist.
Next one was 2014 Forest Hill Drive,
Oh, wonderful.
gotta have
By
gotta
J.
have-
Cole.
Gotta have a Cole in there.
and I don't know how y'all feel about this. This could just be me, but Section 80 by Kendrick Lamar,
Kendrick Lamar, I fuck with Kendrick Lamar.
2011.
Unlisted with the unlisted album.
He got a lot of shit.
Yes, the unlisted. I think some of those joints is hard. It's hard to get through. Not hard to get through, but
I mean, if you're not interested in, of course, then it's hard to get
yeah.
there.
I mean, I can play it through, but it's not something that.
All right, so give me your top albums of the decade.
The Pusher one, I like Kirk. I liked Wale and the Jay-Z and Kanye joint. Cause you know I'm
Yeah,
not,
that shit
I'm
was
not a
fire.
real music head to know albums.
Watch the Thrones. That
I'm
shit
gonna go
was
with
tight.
those few.
Crystal Decay, top albums of the decade.
Well, I think when
No, I wasn't a
2010 was
fan.
in,
I didn't
Trash.
Nobody liked that joint. That shit was trash. I'm sorry.
I had started getting into Gucci's mixtapes, but they're not albums, so do they really count?
No, I got a section for mixtapes too, but
Okay.
just give us your albums.
It's like see, I'm an R&B guy, so like Chris Brown had came back out with the Fame album.
Mhm.
I appreciate that album.
The one that was 60 songs?
No,
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
last
no.
one. That's the last
It
one.
had No Bullshit on there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, a lot of niggas don't be listening to Trey songs like that. Listen to the words.
That's another album I had, too.
Which Trey Songz album?
Passion, Pain, Pleasure.
Okay.
It was a good album.
What else?
It had all the Drakes.
All the Drake.
Yeah, Take Care. And you see, it's hard to remember the 2014 to the 2017s, but
All right, so y'all ready to get into I'm sorry, Chris Brown. Top albums of the decade.
Yeah, I was mixtape. That's what I listened to mostly. But
All right, that's coming up next. But give your albums.
albums.
What the?
Yo, Shanti was fire.
Yeah, Ashanti looked like
That's what I'm
fire.
saying. He over action.
Damn. I think I was listening to like Jeezy.
Which album? Which Jeezy album?
Is it in the
It was a
decade?
mixtape, but it was like Lil Wayne. I was definitely it was like the Carter 3.
Yeah, what year did that come out?
I know it
think
was
that's in
after
the decade.
2010.
That's
Which
in the-
one?
2010. That's another.
The
No,
last
it was
one-
after. It was probably like
The very
yeah,
last one
probably
was
like
definitely in the
2010.
decade.
2 Chainz. What's the one with Birthday? What's that? That one on there.
Like, can
Yeah.
you really listen to 2 Chainz like
Seriously?
Hell yeah.
You can?
The whole album.
Like
Hell
seriously?
I never listened to the
Seriously?
whole joint of track.
Seriously, lyrically.
He has lyrics. It's just funny as shit. Like the
gotta
shit he
be
be saying
open-
makes
which one
sense
might
if you
be-
just think about it, but it's
I'ma
just
just
be
take this one.
complex. It's just I don't know.
All right, I respect.
They
that.
just
You gotta be open minded. You gotta be open minded. That's why I
Alright.
don't really be knowing album names.
All right,
I know some
mixtape
songs.
of the decade.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get skipped on this.
I'm gonna go
category.
first.
Yes, sir.
The Soul Tapes.
Oh,
Fabulous.
I know those.
Yeah.
I
Soul
like
Tapes
that one.
1, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
11, 12, and 13. For me, Rich Forever. Rick Ross.
Ross.
Wrath of
I know that
Cain.
one.
Pusha T.
I didn't get that one.
More About Nothing.
Wow.
Wale. The Real is Back.
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
That was fire.
Truly Yours. J. Cole.
That was only like a couple songs, right?
Yeah, it was a couple
I
tracks.
heard that one. Man.
And Verde Terrace by Currency.
I didn't hear that.
Those were the top mixtapes with me
For the whole decade.
for the whole decade. Because a lot of the things that I like a lot of the Gucci's and shit like that, happened like 2005
early on.
and early on for real. But
Gotcha.
a lot of those mixtapes hit home with me for real. As of late, I get into a lot of music that I can really relate to. Don't get me wrong, like a lot of the Young Thugs and all that shit I like, but I can't really relate to solely for real.
I don't see how.
Right.
You could.
So for me, definitely Fab is mixtape
yeah.
king for me.
So that last one was
The
definitely
soul,
good.
you listen
The
to
Soul
every
Tape was-
soul tape.
I mean,
was
there's
fire.
no competition. That was
That was
Before
prior.
two-
That was prior.
yeah.
That was 2003,
That shit was
2004.
fire too.
Yeah, there's no competition. 1, 2,
And
and
3
3 was fire.
Fire as shit.
Yeah, Fab definitely catch
Crazy.
you on a mixtape.
But album wise,
Ah.
he not as good.
Mm-mm.
Not as
'Cause-
good at all.
So do you think it's because the
I don't know. I don't know what it is because I feel like with Tory, for example, right? He had like one studio album and it was cool, but his chicks tapes, all of them are fire.
Is it because he has all features on that?
You know what? I think it's the nostalgia of it and all the old songs that we used to like.
so it's
Yeah,
old
yeah,
beats
it's
that
old
bring
beat.
it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it brings back
It
that
brings
feeling.
back you a good, yeah.
Right, to bring back that feeling. And Fab and all that, they do that too. Samples
'cause
and
with-
shit. Yeah,
Because
he
with
does that.
mixtapes, they got more freedom to do.
Whatever
Right.
the fuck they want.
But now,
With the albums,
but
it's
nowadays
different.
it's not a lot of mixtape because if you think about it, a lot of these mixtapes get put on Apple Music, Spotify, and all that.
And so did
But
that.
it's a lot of things that they can't get cleared.
Mhm.
A lot of people not giving off their samples and shit because they don't want you to, you feel what I'm saying, have their music. They just don't want that for whatever reason. But I feel like if you're gonna have your shit out there, you gonna have your art out there, you should let other people be able to use it. Like J. Cole is a good artist that gives out a lot of great music with samples.
Right.
Fabulous is.
So you saying NBA YoungBoy and the
I don't listen to
and the Dirty Diana joint wasn't a good joint?
no.
Okay.
No.
That's here today, go tomorrow.
But one thing I do respect
On the same day,
but
on the same minute.
one thing I do respect about NBA YoungBoy is his grind. The money that he makes off YouTube alone, I get
Yeah, he
that.
getting a big
that
check off
I like
YouTube.
that. But as far as his music, it's not for me.
Yeah, that
It's not for
yeah,
me. It's
that
not for
shit
me.
is for the
I
for the
can't relate.
Young and super ratchet.
I can't relate.
You gotta be super ratchet to dial in the NBA
can't relate.
YoungBoy.
I
I
can't
just
relate.
can't.
I just remember.
She trying to be Roddy Rich's girlfriend. She planning on 18, moving to California. She pursuing Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich is cool though. I like Roddy Rich.
I don't know enough about
I
him.
don't know who the fuck that is.
I like a couple songs
He
of his,
on the,
but I'm not a fan.
He on a Nipsey. He on a Nipsey. A couple Nipsey Hussle joints.
Oh, okay.
I know somewhat about him, but I'm not a fan. I like a couple of his songs.
He
but I'm not
definitely
fan.
got I tried to dial into his album. He got a couple joints.
Yeah, he got a couple of joints. I mean, I respect anyone who's doing anything creative. You understand what I'm saying?
big facts.
I fucks with that shit for real. But
Shout out to him.
yeah, shouts out to him. But along this decade, right,
Mhm.
we've come along with a lot of dances, right? What dances do y'all think? What dances do y'all remember? And then I'll give y'all the year
this
of said
decade.
dances. That wasn't this
What
year.
the hell?
That was the Cabbage Patch was not this year. That was definitely 92. Okay. Let's start.
Soulja Boy.
2000.
That was still before 2000. So let's start with 2010. 2000. Okay,
This
TLC.
decade,
The 2010 was the Dougie.
the Dougie.
Oh, that was
2010 was the Dougie.
That shit was fly.
It was fly in 2010.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll catch a nigga on a whim, hit you with the Dougie. I don't think he should, but shouts out to the nigga that can steal Dougie.
Shout out to Cameron.
2011 was the Cat Daddy. Y'all remember the Cat Daddy?
Yeah.
Something
Chris Brown.
like that.
Yeah, made
The
that.
Cat Daddy. No, it was prior. The Cat
that
Daddy
was?
that came
Oh,
from the
that
Bay
was.
Area. So shouts out to the Bay. 2013, the Nay Nay.
I
Hated that
2013.
shit. Hate that shit.
It was 2013
The
with
kids,
the Nay Nay.
the kids loved it.
That's not even
What?
a dance. Yo.
It is.
That's a wave.
That was the day.
That's a
Right?
greeting.
So 2014 was My Dab.
Oh,
That was a big one.
The
That shit was
Shmoney,
the biggest
the
joint.
Whip.
yeah.
Right? 2015,
That was
the
a day.
Quan.
The Quan.
Oh,
That was a good one.
the
There
Quan.
you go.
Hit the
Uh,
Quan.
AKA Hit Them Folks. And we all know Millie Rock.
That's
That
a,
was a
that
good
was a
song.
dance.
The Millie Rock. Millie Rock was definitely a dance.
Oh,
I still
the
can't do
way
that
that
shit.
shit. Oh,
I'm
okay.
Millie Rock.
2016.
That's New York.
I don't know.
2016, the Running Man, aka Flossin' for Fortnite.
Fortnite took over
2016?
hella
Yeah,
dances.
the floss,
Yeah, the floss.
the little arm chip.
Yeah, the floss shit.
That's a good one.
2017, they called it the Billy Bounce.
I have no idea what
Which
you're
one is
talking
that?
about.
Show,
now.
show us what that one is, please.
I can't dance and I will not do that.
That's that J
I
Block.
What
thought
it
you had
is,
like
ho.
that.
It's that JB.
What's up?
What it is, so that's a song, ain't it?
Yeah,
What
so
it
that's
is, ho?
whatever dance they were
What's
doing
up?
to that.
Whoop that
Right?
trick. Oh.
In 2018, the Whoa.
The
The
Whoa
Shoot.
was the shit.
So,
Yeah.
oh, definitely was
That was in
Shoot.
2018.
Yeah.
I thought that was now.
No, I mean, I guess it's still current.
Has no. I don't think no new dance happened in 2000.
I don't think nothing. No, well, you know what? The young kids are doing some shit that they faking a seizure or some shit.
What?
Some wild ass shit. You know, Juice
My
WRLD, rest in
kids
peace,
haven't
died.
fixed it.
But they are doing a dance like it's a see like they pouring something in their mouth and shaking as if
no,
they
no.
My
having a
kids haven't
seizure.
done that, so I'm
I
praying
thought
that they don't do that.
I thought the shoe was this year.
No, that was 2018.
That's JB.
That's JB.
Yeah,
That's
that was
2018.
Drake joint. Drake was a part of that
Yeah, that was
song.
2018.
Oh, the
Right.
Migos was a big thing this
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah, the
were a
Migos
huge
was
thing.
definitely big this
Were a huge
decade.
thing. Were
At
a
least the
huge
last
thing.
5 years of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was a huge thing.
Their music I can appreciate.
I like
Yeah, I fuck with the
I can
Migos.
appreciate that music.
A lot of these
they
new
brought
niggas
back rap groups in general.
I'm waiting for it to change again.
Because
I'm tired of this shit.
What do you
I
waiting
am
for to
tired
change
of the
it to?
mumble rap. I'm hoping
Different
lyrics.
sound,
I'm
different-
hoping real
No,
lyrics come back.
I kind of feel like mumble rap has left in the later part of 2019. I kind of feel like that. I could be wrong. Maybe just the stuff that I'm listening to.
I mean, the latest albums that came out at the end of the year have not been mumble rappers.
So So the mumble rappers are who?
It used to be like 21
Migos.
Savage.
21.
I don't think 21 Savage was
I
ever
don't
a mumble
think he's
rapper.
a big mumble rapper
He's not a
When he
mumble
first- when he
rapper.
first came
he
out?
definitely mumbles.
When he first came out,
compared to now.
compared to now,
don't
he's
mumble
more
as much as
mature,
the
like,
Migos.
he know a lot, and
He
been
don't mumble
around
as much
before.
as the Migos, but he mumbles.
I just don't really. I mean, and this is speaking for me. I don't feel like 21 was really a mumble rapper.
I don't
And
think
it's
the
when he
Migos
first came
mumbled
out?
like that.
So I feel like
Migos
I
mumble
feel like
like
the
a
Migos
motherfucker,
definitely
bro.
mumble, but I don't feel like 21 was.
I think Young Thug mumbles.
Young
Yeah,
Thug is
yeah,
a part
Young
of
Thug.
the mumble.
But Young
group.
Thug makes good music.
I mean, yes.
Young Thug makes
I took
great
your
music.
advice and listened to that last joint.
Yes. Young
Honestly,
Thug
I
makes
don't
good
think
music.
the sound of hip hop is going to be. It's not going to get better for us.
Right.
No.
Oh, for
No.
niggas in their
No.
late 20s, early
So
30s.
once the sound changes, I don't think it's going to.
So we just gotta pray that the old rappers
we might like it. It's a chance
continue
we
to rap.
it might get better.
I mean, cause like the baby is new,
The baby,
And I fuck with the baby.
but
I
he
fuck with
doesn't
the-
mumble. But he gives you off that ludicrous type of
that
Hype Williams type of vibe. You understand what I'm saying?
definitely does.
So he's entertaining you.
Yes,
right,
yes,
but that
all right.
deep. So well, I mean, we still got J. Cole. J. Cole's young.
He not
Kendrick is
entertaining,
fairly
though.
young.
J. Cole is.
I mean,
he's
they
not
giving
young,
you-
he's for us. He's not.
To me,
young,
they
though.
giving you that substance that
Oh
you
yeah,
need.
yeah.
But
Like-
J. Cole won't be considered a young rapper.
J. Cole is for the
J.
mature.
J. Cole is literally
audience.
for our
Yeah.
age bracket.
He's not.
J. Cole about
So
to
we like in the
hibernate again.
middle. We not.
Middle child. There you go.
We're
All
like
right,
the
bet.
middle top now. So as 2020 approaches, we're evolving.
Evolving
So
into
as the
that.
young kids keep on like, let's say,
So
a
by like 22,
We becoming
20,
mid-age.
Right.
A 22-year-old
we
probably
would
would
be
listen to J. Cole. Now, a 22-year-old won't listen to J. Cole.
no, we're gonna keep on listening to J. Cole.
us.
No, we are, but I'm saying a 22-year-old now.
That's what I'm
won't
saying.
listen
At
to J. Cole.
2022, J. Cole would be still our like the only one
Yeah.
hanging in
Yeah.
the rap game
Well,
completely.
Jay-Z-
Friday Night Lights was
Jay-Z
my
still-
shit.
So we basically like the
2022,
people
you think they still gonna be
was
rapping?
like
Probably. Master P still
connected
trying to
to
rap. He
Tupac
getting
and
booed
Biggie.
though.
We have a connection to them
Oh
right?
yeah,
because
Drake
they
got
were
booed.
before any of the rappers
In
that we
November.
really like.
But
Really
when
got
we was
into.
growing
Yeah.
up, they was the ones they knew Tupac and Biggie. They always
Right,
Right.
right,
And
right.
we
So Tupac and
basically
Biggie will still be like our OG. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
So is that saying that the guy who recently died, what was his name?
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD is somebody's OG.
Someone who may be coming up way under him, sure.
If they
Bruh.
listen to him,
Yeah, if they listen to him. Like I've
That's
heard of
tough.
him, but I never listened to him, if that makes any sense.
I get it, bro.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I'm saying. To say that that's somebody's OG in the music game, that's
But like I listen
His
to
music
it's
is-
only a few people that I listen to, right? And a lot of them
as of now.
are older, right? So listen, like Fab is getting close to 40. Wale is in his 30s. I listen to Rick Ross, which is close to 40. Those are a lot of people that I listen to, and I know that I can get something from them.
Substance wise.
You understand what I'm saying? And a
Gotcha.
lot of these new, I'm not hating on them. I just don't understand it.
what's the 50 Cent era? Because that man like 40 something.
50 Cent, but
50 Cent and Rick Ross is about the same.
but Get Rich or Die Trying came out, like
way
2003.
before
something like
before
that.
Rick Ross
Yeah.
jumped off.
Yeah, right. Like 50 Cent is cool, but he
50
made
Cent
his
and
mark
Jay-Z
something
is
else.
almost in that same like about to be 50.
Yeah.
They about to be up there.
And I didn't
But I
didn't appreciate Jay-Z until I got to the age that I'm at now.
Me too.
Going back to listen to Reasonable Doubt and all those albums, I didn't appreciate
Yeah,
that
because I
until
wasn't
now.
I was more of I was on that Nas wave. I wasn't on the J wave when that whole
I did
coming
pick,
up.
I did pick Nas in the battle. I
Yeah,
did pick
so-
Nas in the battle.
But I see what you're saying, appreciating his art
Yeah.
and what he was saying
appreciate
back then.
because
now.
I
'Cause
kind
now
of
you understand.
I kind of put like the business and the music thing together. So I appreciate Jay for the business part, and his music kind of happens to come along with it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah. So that's
You more
that's
so
me.
understand his moves.
Yeah, I understand his moves versus anything else back
And
then.
I think as you get older, understanding the people's moves, you get the music clear.
Yeah, a lot of
Because
things
right
gotta
when
come
you
into
when it's
perspective.
happening, you don't know what the fuck's going on in the studio because all we hearing is the record.
Right.
Exactly.
Right, but I also respect like Dame Dash and his business side too. For real.
Yeah, Dame, Diddy, all them rapping
Yeah.
niggas. What was this nigga from the Hot Boys?
Who, Birdman?
Birdman. I understand that moves like yo, I can't rap, but I know niggas
Yeah.
who can rap, and I'm gonna make
Yeah.
shit happen for them, and I'm gonna ad lib some shit and get
Yeah.
a check,
Yeah,
bro. Do what you do.
I just feel like for me, musically, the new cats I do listen to. Some stuff I can relate to,
Yeah, I mean,
but
it gets
the
a
bulk
little.
I can't.
To me, it's more so the hook that you relate to.
Yeah,
Because when they start rapping that verses, sometimes I get lost.
but I find myself looking up who produced the song now.
And it'd be a nigga we know.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
From
If
our
be a
generation.
producer you know, then cool, then I can rock.
I
with
got you. The beat is was getting you.
it. Right.
The words is like
The
extra.
words, I don't understand what you're talking about. It could be a struggle to you, it could be something you were legitimately going through, but I
Mhm.
don't get it. But I respect it because this producer that I've heard for the past 12 years is on your
Always
shit.
puts out shit.
Right. So I get that.
I
So
got you.
does the rapper deserve to be successful based on a great beat?
The rapper does. I believe the rapper shouldn't get more acknowledgement than the beat maker. The beat maker should get more
But
acknowledgement.
they the front runner though. You ever heard of the R&B nigga, like the nigga who writes a song, the ugly niggas in the background, but the nigga that's singing is going to get the credit for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they instantly going to get that. But we know, like, for example, I ain't calling nigga ugly, but the nigga Neo wrote a lot of shit for Beyonce and shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember
you know
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so I respect his pen, but you're not going to hear or know if that's their pen.
So should he get paid more?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
believe they
I
definitely
think
get
they
paid
do.
a lot.
They get paid.
They get
I don't
paid
think
a
he
lot.
I don't think he can.
They may not get paid more, but they
More.
do get paid a lot.
Got
I think they get paid regardless
They
if the
do.
song
So that's like they getting
do good or not.
Yeah.
when the song is old and you still getting what is
Residuals.
those
Royalty
things?
checks?
Residuals, royalties.
And
They
royalties.
getting big checks.
Yeah, they
for
all still
those
getting
because
that.
they wrote them.
They all still getting that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I respect that. Like, and if you look back to a lot of people that wrote these songs, they're a lot of talented people.
Yeah, because
That
when
wrote
Drake,
this
when the
shit.
nigga wrote all the Drake shit that Meek said,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be funny.
There is
He ain't getting no
profit
money.
in being a songwriter.
He didn't get no money.
He ain't
It's
getting no
profit in
money.
being a songwriter. You
Yeah.
just got to be a good songwriter. You know. What
So
I'm
do you
saying?
think the songwriter and the ghost rapper get the same
It's the same?
acknowledgement? Hell no.
Ghost
No,
rap
no.
is a ghost rapper a writer?
Yeah.
It's the same.
But he don't
thing
get the
then.
same acknowledgement because you're supposed to be in the fucking ghost.
Because in the
You're a
rap
ghost.
because in the rap society for real, everyone who raps is supposed to be able to write their own shit. It's a lot of ghost writers in rap that we love, but they just not popping like the popping niggas.
Oh, so you know them.
That's no. We know them. We know a lot of people that write, but they're just not the face of the song.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm not a music head, so a lot of people that I'm hearing could have had ghostwriters, and I don't know that they were
Yeah.
ghostwriters. But I love the song, so
Yeah.
I'm loving the ghostwriter.
But you always got to. You always.
technically
I mean,
the
me
rapper.
personally, I'm saying y'all got to do, but me personally, I always look up the credits. I always look up because sometimes you can catch a nigga's flow, you can catch a nigga's cadence, and you know it's not his. So you want to know who's behind who made this shit.
Oh,
Like you could be a better
understand.
diverter than I am, but I know how to put words together.
Understood.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all understood.
And if I'm in the background, me personally, I want to stay in the background.
So you saying if you were the person delivering and I was the person writing,
Mhm.
and you got 100 million, how much would you pay me out of the 100?
I guess that would depend on how much the record label is giving.
100 million. If
No,
you
no,
got
no.
100 million for the
No, but
record.
there's a budget for that.
We're saying hypothetically, right?
If
now.
I'm getting 100 million, you're not getting anything off my 100.
damn,
but be-
the record label don't know me, nigga.
No. The record label knows that you're not writing your shit. This isn't new. You're not keeping it a secret. The record label knows you're not good with bars or words. The record label knows this.
Right,
That's
but-
why they got most times the record label hired the person to write for you.
But how, if you were picked up off of songs you supposedly written, how do I know that you didn't write those
If
songs?
I know I can't make these songs and
you
person
bringing me along,
and
so I'm gonna tag along
bringing-
with you.
I'm bringing person getting paid because the record label has already put that in the budget.
That's what I'm saying. So if the record label was like, "Look, I'm giving you 100 million, you pay your man that writes your songs."
No, the record label's already going to pay
I'm
him.
saying hypothetically.
The record label's already going to pay him. You don't have to worry about that.
He's saying legally.
hypothetically is what I keep
Legally,
saying.
the record
He's
label's already
saying
going to
We're
pay
not
him.
saying
He's
legally,
saying-
Doug.
he's
We're
saying-
saying
he's saying
hypothetically.
you got
if
this
you
nigga
were
off the
getting
streets and he wrote you a song.
right, if you were you
How much
I
you
wrote a
breaking this
song,
nigga off?
you displayed
Half.
it, you got checked 100.
Half?
All right.
Half.
What would you get? What would you give your man?
Half.
20%.
20.
I ain't giving that nigga half.
I'm giving him half.
Would you give me,
Half.
man?
He brought me
Yeah,
here.
I'm giving him half.
He
But what
brought
about
me
the
here.
royalty checks you receive in the future?
You getting
Your
half of
man's
that as
getting
well?
Half of that too.
You're not getting half my royalties. I'm giving you half off rip.
Bro, that's crazy. They my royalties because you ain't write that shit.
Guess what? If they your royalties, you should have went through the record label to do that. You asked me to give you money. You asked
Big
me
facts.
to pay you.
Okay, big facts.
If you're gonna ask me to pay you and I get 100 grand off of this, I'm gonna give you this 50.
It's better to just go through
That's
the
what,
record.
exactly. That was my first. It's better to go through the record label.
But he was asking.
But I'm saying like if you came to the record label who saw your YouTube video and was like, bro, you can rap, because all they know is your YouTube video. You know, they don't know.
I'm automatically bringing him with me.
Right. So you telling the record
I'm
label
giving
like,
him-
look, he write the raps, I do the joints, you got to pay him separately than what you pay me. You telling them off the rip,
Well,
'cause that could fuck up your deal
Well, your thing was to how much you gonna give him out of the money that the record label is giving me.
if you keep him secret.
If I keep him secret, he get half. If I keep him secret, there's no royalties.
So he not getting half of your royalties,
no.
even
You're
though he
getting-
wrote those songs.
You're not getting half of my royalties if I keep you a secret. If you want to stay a secret, you want to let me pay you in secret.
I could kind of respect that.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Okay.
from the jump, he's giving you half, and that's a big ass chunk.
That's a big.
You're not
That's
guaranteed
$100
royalties. You could be hot for like a week
That's
and
what
then
the
be
royalties-
trash
you-
the
you're
next
not-
week.
Yeah, you're not guaranteed royalties.
That's facts. Okay.
I'll give you something because you deserve. You earned that shit. You earned half of it because I wouldn't be here if you
Without
didn't write
you
my
writing them.
shit.
I got you. All right.
You feel what I'm saying? But you're not getting my royalties. That comes from me. You didn't want to sign this contract. You want to be kept a secret. So I pay you now. So that's how I carry it.
All right, here's my question lastly about the ghostwriting thing. Let's say you have to make an album that's 12 songs. You have 8 songs written by you, and you have a deadline that you have to get 4 more songs.
Mhm.
And I wrote it for you,
Mhm.
and it's rap.
Mhm.
Do you respect a rapper that accept those songs from somebody else that's not his words, his lyrics, and he killing it on a mic? You know what I'm saying? Do you respect
We've
that?
accepted Drake for quite some time now. We've accept Drake for quite some time.
So should he get those royalties for those 4 songs?
No, not no royalties. Not no
Man,
royalties.
niggas can't get 4 songs,
Not no
triple
royalties.
platinum songs.
But again, the person who writes a song should have a business mind to say that, hey, listen, I'll do this for you, but I need the money in the long run.
I want this now and this later.
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta be able to bargain your
negotiate.
shit.
You gotta be able to negotiate. Know what you're worth. Know your worth, people.
So
Black
this,
people, white
so this
people. know
decade,
your worth.
amongst others, have been the ghostwriting decade, and it's fine. I
The
me
ghost
personally,
everything.
I don't have no problem with the ghostwriting. That's me personally. I don't have any problem with the ghostwriting. Get your shit off.
I thought all rappers wrote all their shit.
Yeah, in the
But
beginning when I
but
was
that's the
coming up,
stigma.
I definitely thought that.
That's
as
what
well.
that is, but it's not that. It is not.
So
that.
then it's like, why are we crediting the rapper when these aren't your lyrics?
Why give anyone any credit? Just listen to it and just go on.
But
Because you'll never know who the real
it's
writer
like,
is.
To me, it's like if this particular song wins an award, that award should go to the writer, not the rapper.
Well, that's why they have awards for who produced the song and who wrote the song. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never seen those.
Yeah, they
All
have
right.
it.
I'm gonna let you have that one
They do.
because I don't know.
They do. Yeah, they do have songwriter awards and things of that nature. They got producer awards and all
So
that shit.
ghostwriters get awards.
Yeah,
'cause
Grammys, all
they
that
don't
shit,
get.
yeah.
Yeah, songwriter.
They be ghostwriters.
They're
being
considered. They're considered. The title is songwriter.
in a rap song. They still songwriters.
Yeah, it's a song. They wrote it. They wrote it.
Some rappers say fuck
That's
that
what I'm
nigga.
saying.
I wrote
Because
this
I
shit.
thought they
Some
wasn't
niggas
getting
do.
credits.
Some
'Cause
niggas
if I'm saying that I
But
wrote
that's
this and this
because
is
they
how I
get
rap,
paid on the back end. A lot of niggas who take their money and don't say nothing, which is cool. That's what you want to do. Take your money and go about your business.
That's business.
But if you're not giving me the back end money or paying me up front, then yeah, I'm gonna want my acknowledgement.
you turn 60, you need
Give me a
that
song, I give
That's
you 10 G's right now.
That back end.
Hey, and I'm gonna write this shit out. This
That
song.
back end is retirement.
And I'm gonna write this shit out. This song.
That back end is retirement
You feel
money.
me? It is.
I'm gonna need that retirement money on
It
the
is.
quick.
But hey, shouts out to that. But listen, man, listen. We coming to the end of the show, and
Damn, it's 9:50.
we've had a great year with you guys. We appreciate everyone who rock with the Two Broke Dude podcast, the #1 podcast in Baltimore and Maryland.
Hey,
You understand what I'm saying?
Take
So
notes.
tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your father, and all that. And what I want to do is this, right? Today is December 31st. I want to say happy birthday to my mother.
happy birthday,
Shouts out to the old
Mama
lady.
Juice.
We love you from the D2 Broke Dude
The
podcast.
Two Broke Dudes podcast. Love Mama Juice.
Shouts out to you, baby girl. We love you. We gonna head out of here. We want to wish everyone a happy new year.
Definitely happy New Year.
And before we go, we're gonna give where you can find us at. Chris with the K. Where can they locate you, sir?
Safe
You
travels
locate
as well.
me at Chris_O_Smith. That is KRIS_O_Smith. I want to wish everybody a happy
Dang,
new
bro.
year and also a happy birthday to my angel in the sky, my grandmother. I love you forever.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
birthday.
to the grandma.
Jag, where can they find you at, bro?
You can find me on Instagram at Jag2Jag. That's
You sound
JAG2.
mad loud when that mic
JAG.
open.
That light skin nigga, bro.
All right, I was trying to tell you something wrong with these mics.
Something
And
wrong
I
with
just
this
want
mic
to
in
say
particular.
Happy New Year's to everybody who's listening.
All cap, big cap, no cap. Where can they find you? Cap?
Already, shout out to my man for giving me the Fuck the God.
You know the vibes.
And we are on Fuck the God on Twitter and on Instagram.
I am your boy. I'm chilling. Big Juice, Little Juice. Just call me whatever you want to call me. You can find me on Instagram at I'm chilling. IMCHIILIN. You can find us on 2BrokeDude Podcast on Instagram, 2BrokeDude Podcast on Twitter. Tweet us. Find us on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Pandora Podcast, Overcast, SoundCloud, Pornhub, OnlyFans, and introducing Patreon.
Coming up,
All the details will be
Soon.
in the bio.
2020 gonna be lit.
This has been episode 64.
Safe
Two
travels
Broke
for
Dudes
everybody.
Podcast.
Keep your
For
eye
Beast Snobby
open.
died.
No drinking and
safe.
driving.
No drinking
Please
and
don't drink and
driving.
drive. We love you. We gone.
2 Broke Dudes,
I'm
ho.
just saying.
Happy New Year. I'm just saying, though, bruh. Oh, that was a good episode, my G.
It was so quick.